It's that time of year where giving back is in the air. Hey, I'm Adam Eagle, and thanks for tuning in. We're going to introduce you to a young man named Tanner who has been confined to a wheelchair most of his life. He's a great guy, really fun to get to know. Excited to introduce you to him. He's always wanted to hunt a bison, and so he met a bunch of sportsmen who all banded together to give him that opportunity, and that's what's brought us to Idaho. We first met Tanner last week when his lifelong friend Brady brought him to King's Camo.
Hey Tanner, how are you? Good, man. I'm Ryan with King's.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I've heard a lot about you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I hear you're going on a hunt.
Yeah, a pretty big hunt too.
What's the big hunt?
It's a bison hunt.
That is awesome, man. Well, we're gonna take care of you and get you all set up in
Thanks.
camo. How does that sound?
He has cerebral palsy. He's had several surgeries because as they would correct one thing with his body, then something else would go wrong.
So I'm Navajo and Oneida.
So he's had quite a battle, but he was a trooper through all of that. He's always just gracious, thankful.
What a great kid. What a great attitude. He's kind of one of a kind. I mean, he could teach us all a lot, and we're just really excited that we can help outfit him a little bit, keep him warm, and go out and have a great experience. So there's a lot of people that are involved in this, and we're a small piece of this, but we're really excited for Tanner and the opportunity he's going to have.
This opportunity for Tanner came together because of organizations like SCI, Disabled Outdoorsmen of Utah, and Kennedy's Hugs, a foundation named after Kennedy Hansen, a young lady from Utah who passed away 9 years ago from Batten's disease.
You look like you're all set.
Thanks.
Looking good.
I watched your movie about 7 times already.
Heather and Jason are Kennedy's parents.
We donate our own money to the foundation, and then we choose who we want to help. And when we met Tanner, he told us that his dream would be to shoot a buffalo for his tribe. And Heather and I looked at each other and said, we think we can make that happen. Let's do it. So we've made some calls. We have some incredible partners, the Bison brothers, Roger Ball and the Balls up in Idaho Falls. And so we just said, let's get everybody together. Let's go up to Idaho. Let's get this buffalo, and let's go make a hunt for Tanner.
I have no doubt that she has her little fingers involved in all of the types of things that we do for our foundation and helping others. And I think she puts people in our path, and we just feel closest to her when we do this and when we serve other people and give back.
He will probably be the first one of his nation to hunt a bison in 200 years.
David has been helping Tanner to get ready physically for his adventure.
He is one of the most limited physical people that I've ever met, wrapped around a spirit that's one of the biggest that I've ever met. And so we started off just by doing grip training work, okay? If your finger doesn't work well, you're not gonna take a good shot. And then we worked into arm training and shoulder training so that he can hold and steady the rifle.
Tell him to stay a little closer so I can at least keep an eye on him.
Okay.
This past weekend, we all loaded up and headed north to meet the Bison boys.
Hi Tanner, how are you?
You excited for this, Tanner?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, stop smiling the whole drive.
What time did you text Brady this morning?
5.
Almost time. Almost time.
Did you pick one out on the way in?
Nope. They're all big.
They're big ones, aren't they?
Yep.
Welcome back. Well, we've made it to Idaho and are on one of 2 livestock ranches the Ball family owns. Around the dinner table that night, everyone was excited to learn more about the Ball family and their operation.
My grandpa got into, well, he bought this ranch in the early 2000s. It was a cattle ranch back then. My grandpa kind of just had a wild idea and said, like, we're going to convert the cattle ranch to bison ranch. Started fencing it for bison and, yeah, put the first bison on it, I think in 2009.
Our bison meat ends up all over the place, all over the country, sell through different vendors and food distributors, but you know, if you want to try it, Easy way to do it is just on Amazon, just get a bag of Bison Boys beef jerky.
Brothers Brock and Brigham are now third-generation bison ranchers. Their dad operates the Bison Boys processing and jerky plant, and their grandpa Roger, well, he keeps these boys in line with advice and enthusiasm.
You get all these people talk about regenerative and grass-fed and all this stuff. Like bison, that is the original grass-fed, you know, like it's healthier.
We got a surprise for you.
Yeah, this came from a big bowl.
Sweet.
Yeah, thought that you would
so
would like
much.
that. Yeah.
I know where that's going.
On your bed?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Because you two and your grandpa give me something. Traditionally, I have to give something to you guys. Just like in Dances with the Wolves. He took his hat, right? So he can give him his knife. Something dear to you.
The opportunity is just to feel the love and the joy that Tanner brings with him wherever he goes. I've only been around him a little bit, and you can tell, like, he's a special kid.
Good trade. Good trade. Good trade.
So it's the four direction and then the four sacred animals in the corners.
In my spiritual belief system, yes, I am LDS, but I also believe in my culture. And my ancestors are definitely helping all of us here at this cabin and at this ranch.
So my grandparents raised a couple of Native American kids back in the 80s. I know that was like a really big part of their life. My dad was the same age as, he calls him his brother, his brother Reno.
The family cabin decor reflects this. Brock and Brigham's grandparents obviously have a love of Native American culture.
That's one reason I think we were so excited to do this with Tanner, just because it means something to us,
Azona Hasli.
In keeping with his tribe's tradition, Tanner asked all of us that would be on the hunt to participate in a traditional smudging ceremony.
So what that means in my Diné language means beauty above me when I walk, beauty behind me when I walk, beauty all around me when I walk. So from this day forward, you live that life. You don't talk bad about your neighbors, friends, family, or people that you don't know. You always talk good thoughts.
See that buffalo out there? Yeah. That's your buffalo.
Sweet.
Welcome back to the Ball Family Bison Ranch.
They're all staring at you, Tanner. I believe they know it's your special day.
Yep.
You understand there's nowhere I'd rather be right now, right?
Yep.
Nowhere.
Thank you.
That way.
So if you go up this way, you can get across this ditch.
Okay.
Brock and Brigham have separated the bison they've chosen for Brigham. She's a 5-year-old, just perfect for this donation.
Tanner, is that close enough? Do you feel you can make that happen?
I think so.
Our initial idea is to have Tanner shoot from the buggy.
Okay, she's coming down the fence line.
Let's get it set up the same height that we need.
But the bison kept moving, and with Tanner's limited range of movement, it just wasn't going to work.
Would you rather shoot out of your wheelchair so you can move a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Can you see her really good?
She's out of my frame.
Okay, we need to shift the whole chair over.
And just when Tanner was about to get a shot, the cow got nervous and ran to the other side of the enclosure.
She's almost getting where we don't want to shoot that range. Yeah, she's 320.
Tanner is good to about 150 yards. Rather than try to move closer, we decide to wait and see what the cow does. An hour later, she starts her way back.
Okay, start looking through the scope.
Yeah, she's running.
It's hard to explain unless you actually witness how hard it is for Tanner to see the bison in his scope.
Can you see her, Tanner? Talk to me.
No.
It took all 4 guys in concert to get Tanner positioned just right.
Keep moving.
Right behind the front shoulder, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good hit. Shot.
Good job, buddy. That was a perfect shot.
Tanner made 5 great shots and claimed his bison for his family, his people, and his ancestors.
She's gonna go down.
We'll be here in time.
Jack, what do you think about all this?
I'm just in tears is all.
What they have done for Tanner is give him a new lease on life. It's just remarkable, and how it's lifted his spirits and his mental capacities, just his ability to just be positive.
To change the heart of if they don't thank you, I say and cherish this moment for the rest of my life till the day that I die on this earth. Thank you so much for this beautiful hunt that I've had today. Thank you to Utah, Bison Boys, King's Camel, my mom, family, friends, and let's do it all over again someday.
Same time next year, right?
Yep.
Well, like you were saying, you had your ancestors looking over you. You've got a new family here looking over you now as well.
Yep.
Beautiful lodge, some great animals, beautiful country. What more could you ask for just for Christmas?
Nothing.
Nothing? You got your present, huh?
Yep.
That's awesome. Hey, I'm Adam Meikle, KSL Outdoors. Reminding you out with your family, your friends. Do something, help someone to get out and experience the same thing that we all enjoy. I'm telling you, you'll get a ton of benefit out of it. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.